Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he found some running room for a nice game. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second and 3 now.
Rip, 23. Alert! Alert! Check! Smash!
ETN again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters. It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Starts his return from the 23. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Vikings football. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. Bringing him out to #1 pick in 2015, a former league leader in passing, it's Jameis Winston.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Play action on first down. He's dropping deep on this snap. He'll get this to Jefferson. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Ready! Let me go!
Throwing off the play fake here. Got it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Right, ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And The decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Hey. Red.
Motioning left is Thomas.
Red.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Connection on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Counter give to Etienne.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down.
All right, let's go. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Lisa 24.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, go.
Motioning left is Thomas.
Here we go.
First down throw, Lawrence. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
On the jump.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, run. Here goes the hunt. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Red on red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Ready.
Winston now. Locates Jefferson along the sideline, complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Completed right side to Addison. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing is Winston. Dumps it off to his running back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on third and long. Fires over the middle. Caught. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got fourth down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Quick hitter complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Ralph.
From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. They're out and set. First and 10.
Ready?
Hand off to the back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They give it to him again. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down.
Ready?
And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
Wait.
snap on 4th down. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's going to get this complete to his running back.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And this one does not go far.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5.
Here we go. You got a mini base.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Vikings with a likely punt coming up. Offense going for it here, 4th and 5.
Here we go, son. EQ. Hey, 10. Go.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Pass complete to his back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, Lion.
Working inside the red zone. Able to find Strange here. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's good. Another Jacksonville 1st and goal at the 6-yard
Here we go,
line.
Here we go, son.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Let's go.
Here's Winston to the air. To the left sideline, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing this back in the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
He'll get this to Jefferson. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go.
Ready.
Here's Winston. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
Ready.
Throwing it again here. They dump it off to the back. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen down.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Right on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Second down now, 7 to go.
Red. Done. Silver.
Looking to throw. And the Vikings rush brings him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Let's see what they went with on third down.
These are 24. Silver.
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. Back deep, one of the great returners in the history of this league, Cordero Patterson. Collects this at the 32. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. So at the end of 2, the Vikings playing Road Warriors here. They've got the lead. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Josh Allen has a touchdown pass. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Hewer. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. On now is Cook to kick this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying it left side with Cook. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. Let me go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Winston finds his man over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
2nd and 4. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down from the red zone. Throw caught at the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you just want, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let me go.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Ready. Let me go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jaguars 7.
Right, ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Check, Panther! Roll, roll, roll!
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Hey, run!
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 31.
An option give here to ETN. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Hey, easy, route! No! No! Reload! Reload!
Lawrence now off the play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hey, hey, hey! Here we go,
From the gun, ETN gets it. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run, ETN. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, let's go.
At the 14-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Lisa 24. Smash, smash!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Hey, go, go! Unlock line!
They're going to run with ETN. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings and Jameis Winston ready to go once again on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? Let me go.
There's a give up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Searches from the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Fields on 3rd. Escapes out to the left. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go, son. Easy. All right.
Now it's Fields. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And this was something we knew pretty early on this season. He was going to accomplish this year barring injury, right? What's impressive is how quickly he's reached that 1,000-yard mark. There's still considerable season left for him to take that total much higher. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Jack.
Off play action, it's Fields. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. Maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Ready? Let me go.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but man, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. tight, ready to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 1. Completed left-sided Thomas. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Motioning left is Thomas. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
11.
Looking to throw it. That's taken in by Etienne. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
This throw is cut. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars have some new life in the 4th. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey.
Motioning left is Thomas.
Silver.
Throwing now. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
To throw. Finding Davis. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Complete. It's Ingram. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Bring it. Rock, go switch. Rock. Hey. Check that.
He'll throw it. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most, and we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, son. Get out.
He'll look to throw it. He's on the move. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Ready.
Back to throw. He's got it, room to run. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He sends this one to the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time. Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
It'll catch the crossbar, and it's in anyway! What a bounce to win this game! So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.